Now we are pretty much done with our header on desktop view, but if we check it on mobile, it will look not good. So let's actually check it. We can come here, more tools, developer tools, and here you can see there is already issue. When the width of the window gets smaller, and at some point it will actually overflow, and it will be something like this. There's an issue here. So we can check it like this. So if we change it, you can see on mobile it will look something like this. We don't want that. We want to show a different design on mobile. If we check it here on Figma, I created a separate design for our web portfolio, and this is going to be what we will show on mobile. So it will be, this will be for desktop and this will be for mobile. All right, I'll close it, and I can close this one as well, and we can make this smaller again. And now let's actually start with cleaning up our code with a little bit of modification. Okay, so I'll actually copy this container all the way down here, and I copy it and remove it actually, or cut it. And I'll come here to widgets folder, and here I'll create a new file. The name of the file will be header desktop, and here I'll create a new widget, a stateless widget, and the name of the widget will be header desktop. Okay, and I'll replace this placeholder with our container, that header. All right, now let's import our missing components. Import it, and we can remove this one. All of red errors are gone. Let's actually remove these warnings as well, because Dart is complaining about making the values as const. So we can change it, not const but const, and paste in front of these ones as well, just like this, and this spacer, and then this text style. Now we can come to this file, we can get it, this header desktop. We can here, instead of all of that code that are lying around kind of messy, we can put it here just like this, and we can actually import it. All right, now if I save it or reload it, okay, everything is the same. And one more thing, if you know, if you actually visit a website, usually when you tap on the logo of that website, it actually reloads the page or goes to the top of the page. That's what we want with our web portfolio as well. All right, that's why we'll come here, header desktop, and we will actually wrap our text widget, this logo widget, with gesture detector as well, because we want to make that tappable. You can wrap it with widget, and it will be gesture detector, and I will use on tap method of gesture detector. For now, it's just an empty method. And actually, let's get this logo and put it in a separate file as well, because we want to reuse this logo on mobile version as well, because it will be the same. We're not going to change this. That's why we can copy it or cut it. I'll copy it and remove it, and here I'll create a new file. It will be site logo.dart, and I'll create a new widget, stateless widget, and that will be site logo, as you guessed it. And we can actually remove it and paste our widget here. Let's import this custom color class, and now we can have that on tap method as well. We want to use that on tap. For it, we can say void callback, and it will be on tap. And for this, we can use required, not required. We don't want that to be required. This dot on tap. We can make it nullable as well, and put it here. All right. Now we can come here, header desktop, and we can use that header, not header, but site logo. Site logo. with that on tap method. Okay, just like this. Now if I reload it, nothing should change, it should look the same. Okay, now what we can do, we can start coding our header for mobile version. So here I will come and I'll actually comment this out for now and create a new widget, and it is going to be another container. Okay, first of all, let's give it height. For the height, I will make it a little bit smaller than desktop version, and for the margin, I'll give margin of edge insets from left to right. For the left, it will be 40. For the top, it will be 5, and for the right, let's make this 20, and for the bottom, it should be 5 as well. And let's make this const. And now it's time to give this the child property of it. And for the child, it will be row, because we're going to position two children or two widgets in a row. And the first one will be site logo. If you remember, we already created a new widget for our site logo. We can just use that. We don't have to create a new similar widget. And for the on-tap method, it will be empty for now. And the next will be, we'll have some spacer here and make this const. And the next one will be icon button. For the icon button, the method will be empty for now. And for the icon, we can use icons.menu. This menu should be not that, menu. And then if I actually save it, okay, things actually coming together. So now let's make this one const, and let's put little bit of, what is it? Let's actually give this decoration. I want to make it a little bit different than the Figma design, because it doesn't look that good. I think instead of this Figma design, I want to give this decoration that is similar to our header on desktop version. So decoration, and let's actually use the same decoration on our header desktop here. For our header desktop, it should be, all right, here. I'll actually copy the whole box decoration, copy or cut it, and I'll come here inside this style. I'll create a new file. The name of the file will be just style.dart, and here I'll create a new const, and that will be k header, let's say decoration, something like this. I think if I import it, hopefully they should not be. Let's try to remove this, and let's make this box decoration. Okay, we need to import all of our colors. All right, now I can actually use this k header first of all inside here, our header desktop, and I'll import it. And then I'll come here for this container as well. I'll put it here and import it. And if I actually reload it, okay, now it's a little bit, I think, better. Let's give this a little bit of size here. So for it, I can come here and use sized box, not that, sized box, and the width should be 15, width of 15, not 16, 15, and I'll remove that, and let's make this const. If I save it, okay, I think this is a little bit better. Now we can actually get this again, get all of it, copy, remove or cut, and come here to widgets. We'll create a new file again, header mobile.dart. Let's create a new widget, stateless widget, and that will be header of mobile. And let's replace this placeholder with our own widget, and let's import the missing components, site logo, and now let's have two methods first one, void callback, and it will be on logo tab. And the next one, copy and paste it. Let's change this to on menu tab. And we can use VS Code's extension to put all of it. Okay, you can see here. And what I want to do, I will come down here, site logo. For the site logo, I can say on logo tab. And for this one, I will use on menu tab. Let's remove this to get rid of the error. And we can get this header mobile, come to our home page again, and put it here. Just like this. If we import it, and if we reload the page, all right, now you can see we have our header, but this icon color, this menu button color is not what we want. That's because we have our icon button that has an onPressed method with null value. If we give this on menu tab, it should be all right. The color should be white now. All right, that's good. So this menu on menu tab, if you remember, we use this on menu tab and we assigned that to this one, icon button. If this onPressed is null, the color will be this button is disabled. That's why the color is not white. So that's it, guys. So this is our header mobile that is done. Let's give this one on logo tab method as well, because we are going to use it later.